Well, Death Battle is back, and that means I finally get to have a consistent upload schedule again, because I uploaded like 2 fucking videos, because the third one got copyrighted, which is very sad. But, who gives a shit? John Wick versus James Bond. It was pretty cool. I had 0 stakes in it. I did not expect it to be good, but I was, so let's talk about it. First off, the analysis. I have, like, literally 0 opinion on this. I think they're good, but nothing in it just, like, makes me feel anything, really. I must say that again. I think they're good. I love all the Bond movie references. I love that they fit every single name in. Wick's analysis is good if it feels a bit rushed. Bond has a little bit of weird pacing at the end. It's good. I have nothing to talk about with this one. I don't have anything to say about it. It's fine. Animation quality, though, I absolutely do have something to say about. Oh my god, this start of the fight looks like horse piss. I'm not sure if it's a new animator, and if it is, then no hard feelings. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. You're starting off, you're doing your best. But otherwise, yeah, it just doesn't look good. The movements are janky, the lighting looks like dog shit. This vault over a table looks laughably bad. The entire start of the fight is just not animated good, and I hate that because it's what really drags this episode down. That first half is what really makes this episode, like, stop getting from amazingness. Because other than that, it's animated great. Amazing camera work and angles, great lighting, nice environment usage. It's all great except for that shit first part, and that makes me sad. The choreography, though, is good. I like what happens in the fight. It's fun, it's dynamic. Wick gets a lot of cool hand-to-hand moments where he's just beating the shit out of Bond. The fucking suplex is awesome. The knife fight with the cars swiveling in the background as they have to dodge bullets mid-knife fight, that is my favorite part. That part's so cool. Along with the part where they fight with the Clen, clicking it over and over. That's a cool, like, reference and just really cool part of the fight. Like I said, everything after Wick goes hand-to-hand, it just looks great and just is awesome. It's just that first part of the fight that is just bad. Everything after that is just really fun. As for characters, I love the characters in this. Wick gets to be a badass and Bond just gets to be lovable. Bond has so many good lines. I love his voice acting and his deliveries are great. His "Lucky Me" is just perfect, along with his ending one-liner. Everything about Bond I like in this fight, and Wick is cool, though him just saying yeah as the chandelier falls on him is a bit weird. I don't really care, though. But yeah, characters, I don't know these two that well, so I can't comment that much, but I'd say they were mostly spot on, and I enjoyed them through the fight. As for sound design is pretty spot on. I mean, it's a fucking gunfight, so those sounds are pretty easy to do. Hand-to-hand hits feel impactful. A lot of hits actually feel really impactful, like the suplex and like knife stabbing. That feels like it hits. And then the track is also good. I like the track. I forgot the name of it, but it's a good track. I'll show it on screen. Go listen to it, because Theirwolf did really good on it. I especially like it in the climax, where it has a more Bond-style music. But yeah, sounds good. And as for post-analysis, yeah, it explains it well enough. Bond just takes most advantages, besides maybe a few physical stats, and then his gadgets are just stuff that Wick can't handle. It's a pretty clear-cut debate, so not too much to worry about there, except for people being ignorant in the comments, but that's every Death Battle video, so who gives a shit? Oh yeah, and I like the payoff with the pen exploding, that's funny. And the next time being Black Adam vs. Apocalypse, that's interesting enough. I'm interested in it only for making Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson memes, and that's about it, but that's enough investment for me. So yeah, overall, Wick vs. Bond is pretty good. It has its flaws, like an analysis that I can say is objectively good, but I don't really care about. And the fight's first half. It's just that first half that's holding this episode back. If it wasn't for that, like, first really, like, badly animated hand-to-hand and just, like, everything about the first half. If it wasn't for that, this would be, like, an easy 8.5, maybe even higher. Oh, and if the death was better. I'm not too big of a fan of the death, but that's more minor. But other than that, love the choreography. This episode is just super fun. Explains the result well. It's just fun. Gets me that real spy essence, and I'm glad that we got another good grounded fight. It's like Snake vs. Sam if it wasn't as good in every single way. But hey, it's still good. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's a good episode and a great way to come back. And I'm excited for the next time, I guess, because Dwayne The Rock Johnson funny.